Let's talk about email. How much of your workday do you spend just staring at your inbox? For most of us, it's a huge chunk of time. But here's the real question. Are those hours actually moving the needle? Today, we're going to dive into how to write professional emails that don't just get opened, they get results. So let's get right into it.
First, let's just get a sense of the scale here. The average professional spends up to 28% of their entire work week managing email. Think about that for a second. That's more than a full day every single week just dedicated to your inbox. It's a massive investment of our most valuable resource, our time.
And that leads us to the most critical question of all. With all that time we're pouring into email, are we actually making it count? Or are our messages just getting lost in the noise, causing confusion, or maybe even costing us real opportunities? Well, that's exactly what we're here to figure out.
So here's our game plan. We're going to start with the inbox imperative, then break down the anatomy of a great email. After that, we'll get into crafting your message, see some real emails in action, and finish up with some pro-level etiquette. First up, why this matters so much right now.
All right, Section 1, the inbox imperative. Look, in a world full of remote work and digital everything, your email isn't just a message anymore. It's you. It's a direct reflection of your professional brand, and honestly, the stakes have never been higher.
The difference is just night and day when you see it laid out like this. Poorly written emails, they just create friction. They can damage relationships, cause expensive delays, and lead to all kinds of misunderstandings. But well-written emails, they do the exact opposite. You get faster responses, you build stronger connections, and you drive way better outcomes. This isn't just some fluffy soft skill. It is a core business competency.
Okay, so we get why it's important. Now let's get into the what. What actually goes into a great email? You know, it's not magic. It's really more of a formula. Let's break down the 7 essential parts.
Think of this as your roadmap for pretty much every email you send. It all starts with a clear subject line. I mean, that's what gets it opened in the first place, right? Then a professional greeting to set the right tone. Your opening needs to get right to the point, no fluff. The body is where you fill in the details, and that leads to a clear closing action so they know exactly what to do next. Finally, you wrap it up with a polite sign-off and a complete signature. Nailing this sequence takes all the guesswork out of it and just ensures your message lands perfectly every time.
So, we've got the structure down. Now let's talk about the principles that actually bring that structure to life. This isn't just about the pieces, it's about how you write. This, right here, is where the magic happens.
You know, if you only remember one thing from our chat today, please make it this: clarity and conciseness. The person on the other end of that email, they're busy. They're probably swamped. Your number one goal is to make their life easier. Be understood quickly, using as few words as you can. Every single sentence should make your message effortless to read, and most importantly, effortless to act on.
So how do we actually do that? Well, here's your cheat sheet. Use short sentences and short paragraphs. Get right to the point in your very first sentence. If you've got a list, use bullet points. They are a reader's best friend, I promise. And here are 2 things that will instantly make you look more professional. Cut out the corporate jargon, and please, always proofread.
All right, theory is great, but let's see what this looks like in the real world. We're going to put 2 emails side by side. One that's vague and totally ineffective, and one that's clear, professional, and gets the job done.
Okay, let's break this down. The email on the left, the subject is just info, which tells the recipient absolutely nothing. And the message itself, need info, send me the details, is just kind of lazy, right? It forces the reader to do all the work. Now, look at the one on the right. The subject is request for product specifications. Perfectly clear. The tone is professional, the request is specific, product specifications and pricing details. It gives context, and it makes it super easy for Mr. Chen to respond. Which one do you think gets a faster, better reply? Yeah, it's not even a contest.
We've covered the structure and the style. Now for the final, crucial piece, etiquette. These are the unwritten rules that separate the real professionals from the amateurs. This is how you avoid those common, and let's be honest, sometimes embarrassing mistakes. These are absolutely key. First, try to reply within 1 business day. It just shows you respect the sender's time. Second, before you hit reply all, please just take 1 second and ask yourself, does every single person on this chain really need to know this? Usually the answer is no. When you forward an email, add a quick note explaining why you're sending it. And for the love of all that is good, if you say something is attached, double check that you actually attached it. We've all been there. Let's just quickly run through some common situations. When you're requesting info, be specific. When you're following up on something, be helpful, not pushy. If you're confirming plans, summarize everything so there's no confusion. As you can see, for every scenario, there's a clear best practice that just works. It gets you better results, plain and simple.
When it comes right down to it, an email is never just an email. It's a chance to build a relationship. It's an opportunity to move a project forward. And it's always a representation of your brand. Every single message you send is a reflection of your professionalism.
So, I'm going to leave you with a little challenge. Go on, open up your sent folder, and take a look at the very last email you wrote. What does it say about you? Is it clear? Is it professional? Is it effective? If not, you now have the complete toolkit to make sure the next one is. Thanks so much for joining me.